you ever been to the other studio, you know the difference. The other studio, we had rats and stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So, yeah, this is it, man. This is it.
Welcome to another episode of the Risk Takers Podcast presented by HYM Enterprises. This is a show where we feature esteemed business leaders as they provide us insights into their business and personal journey. Please like, share, and subscribe for a weekly dose of your motivation and inspiration. All right, man. Today's guest is a legend in the Southwest Florida music scene. A seasoned radio personality, a music producer, and a crowd mover behind the turntables. Known for his high-energy mixes and deep roots in the culture, please help me welcome the one and only DJ Quest.
You got that old Chat GBT. What's that? Hey, he was using his work voice. He was using Yeah, come on, hey, you gotta use the voice we use when we're not on camera, man. When we at the club, I need the club hat.
My bad.
Man.
I was using the kid voice.
No, don't say my bad.
I'm gonna come with it.
Come on,
we gonna go with it.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man? How you living, man? How you like it? How's life? How you feeling, man?
Life is crazy, man. But great. You know, every day's a blessing. I can't complain, man. I cannot complain. Well, I actually can. But I'm not going to.
That part, man. So y'all moved in a new studio and everything?
We are officially in a brand new studio here at iHeartRadio. You guys are probably, you're the first podcast to come through, actually.
Let's go.
The very first.
First time caller.
To come through and do a building tour. We had maybe 2 interviews with artists here so far. But as far as people coming in to interview us, like, you guys are the pioneers right now. You know, we're in the new building off of College Parkway. So if you want to advertise, you can just pull up, you know, come holler at us here at iHeartRadio. But I appreciate y'all coming through. You know, I know y'all be having, you know, big time, you know, people on the podcast. I'm just little old Quest, you know what I'm saying? I can't knock nobody out like Tito. Maybe, I probably can, but still.
Back in the days. All right, man. So
he said back in the days.
We're gonna kick it off, man.
Why you trying me like that?
We know you was in the wrestling.
No, he trying to sneak it, though.
Yeah, back in the days. All right, man. So check it out, man. How did your early life experiences shape your taste in music?
I had a lot of crazy experiences when it came to early life. Of course, y'all know I'm from Brooklyn, New York. And growing up in Brooklyn wasn't easy. My parents tried to shelter me from things, but I had older brothers that, you know, used to take you around the block, take you down the block here and there, you know, and introduce you to different things and friends that introduce you to different lifestyles in New York. But thank God my parents got me out early, you know. But in New York, you experience, when I was there, I left early 90s. I think 1990, I think I left New York. So we got to experience the I guess you could say the breakdancing era leading into the golden age of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like the old school to the golden age where you go from Rakim to Nas. You know, so like I'm in between that, you know? So that shaped my whole hip hop formula of me. But then you have, you know, while I was there, you had freestyle popping off. Even house music was popping off. Then for me to move to Florida, total culture shock. You know, to go from Rakim to 2 Live Crew. You know? And you're like, what the, we called it, when we moved here, we called South music Bama music. I don't know if you ever heard that.
What is that?
Bama music.
Bama music.
That's what us New Yorkers used to call, like, you know, booty music or South music. Yo, why you listen to that Bama music? You know what I'm saying? But I really took to it. I remember going back up to New York and asking one of the record stores, do y'all got any 2 Live Crew? And they looked at me like I was crazy. 2 Live Crew, what's that? I said, y'all ain't got Uncle Luke? Nope. Y'all ain't got Outkast? Nope. You know, and for me to go from asking the record store in New York if they had 2 Live Crew to being 2 Live Crew's DJ like 30 years later is insane, ain't it? Like I was on tour with 2 Live Crew for a whole year, man. And that was a blessing in itself, man.
What was the craziest thing you've seen on tour?
You know what? Here's the thing, and I'm upset with this. You know, rest in peace to my guys, man. But you would think going on tour with Two Live Crew would be insane. It was fun. Now, don't get it twisted. But I got put onto them so late in their careers that we was back at the hotel by 10 p.m. I'm in the lobby like, what we doing? They're like, man, we going to sleep. My man Chinaman's like, I got to take my diabetic medicine. Like,
all that.
I used to help him take his meds and stuff. So like, it was a great experience, but it wasn't the experience that people would think. You know what I mean? But it was dope.
Man, so you went through this journey of hip hop. You took all this different culture, different backgrounds, Bama, and all of that. And by the way, was Bama something that the South hip hop was cool with that, or was that like a bad thing?
It was a good thing. It was just what we called the music, Bama music. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why we called it Bama music, but.
So you came from Brooklyn, you're down here in Florida. What was the path that led you to becoming a radio show host? And then, but when you're done, I want you to tell the people what you're doing today. So we're gonna lead up to the today, your current role.
I guess coming from New York, we moved to Port Charlotte. I went to elementary school there, of course, high school. I was an athlete. I was voted most athletic. I wrestled, played football. I was even in a jazz band. You know, matter of fact, I was even I did everything. I was in a coin club. Why you laughing,
You kept
bro?
me busy. No, I respect it. No problem. I don't want no problems. No problem.
But yeah, man, I was in track. I did everything, man. And I thought I really was going to be in the NFL, you know. All the people I played against, Javon Curses, the Jamie Germans, the Edrin Jameses, watched them all go to the NFL. Ernest Graham. I remember I tackled Ernest Graham once and I felt like a tree. I felt like I hit a tree trunk. I was like, damn, he going places. I was like, I wanted after the damn game. I said, what school you going to next year? I was a senior. He goes, I'm a sophomore. I said, shit. I just got ran over by a sophomore. Right?
No different.
But I thought I was gonna be one of them, man. I wanted to go to like places like Florida or Miami, but my senior year I hurt my knee and the letters stopped coming and the news stopped asking me to be on the news. It was basically, what have you done for me lately? Like, I'll never forget the news reporter came in the locker room and walked right past me. And I was like, yo, what's up? You ain't gonna interview me? He was like, man, ever since you hurt your knee, you ain't did nothing. You used to score 3 touchdowns a game. You ain't done nothing. You know, so that kind of shifted my thought process as far as what I wanted to do in the future. I ended up moving to Orlando. I discovered clubs, discovered producing. My neighbors were DJs and producers. They took me out, man, and I was like, forget about football. This is what I want to do right here. So I started DJing in the clubs, and it took off, man. Orlando was basically the start of who DJ Quest was. You know, I'll never forget that time, man. Like, a lot of the DJs out there showed me love. Of course, I had to pay my goddamn dues.
Can't avoid it.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know I did security to be able to DJ at a club. I told the promoter, I said, yo, I'll do security if you let me open up for DJ Pro Style. That's how I got in.
So you went from football to and all the while it sounded like you were a musician as well. So you could read music.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. Then you go into DJ producing. But what got you to the radio station? What was that last lap?
When I was in Orlando, man, I wasn't one of those big time DJs, right? I wasn't one of the high dollar DJs that was doing all the club gigs. Like I said, I was opening up for people. And I was a student at the same time, so I wasn't making any money. I had a job selling long distance, telemarketing, and I was horrible at it.
You getting hung up on?
I was making $50 a week, bro. True, real spit. $50 a week. I ended up being damn near homeless. I was sleeping in my car. I had an apartment that I wasn't paying for. So they was about to evict me. I had no heat, no electricity. I had to sleep in the car for heat and electricity, or I go to a friend's house and just chill until they fell asleep. And I just fall asleep on the couch. They never knew that I was damn near homeless. And I always said I'm never moving back to South Florida. And it's like sometimes God forces you to do what you need, what he needs you to do.
Yeah.
You can say no as long as you want, but hey, when that time comes, you got no choice.
It's Jonah in the well. He's gonna
Yeah,
go. We're gonna go one way or
and
another.
that's the position I was in. I'm not gonna say what happened on camera, but I ended up in a position where I said, if I don't leave Orlando, I'm gonna die. And I came back home, and I would come to the radio station every single day from Port Charlotte all the way to Fort Myers and throw rocks at the window. Bing, 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 bing. So that 007 or Tommy would be like, oh, Quest out there, and open up and let me come on the show and do a guest spot, you know? Every day I'll do that, man, until they finally gave me a job. Finally gave me a goddamn job. Took like 3 months, actually.
What's the movie? It's like a love chick flick with the dude John Cusack. He got like the speaker outside playing music to her while she outside. Like he got over top of his head.
I don't watch chick flicks.
You don't watch chick flicks? Okay,
Nah, bro.
Is it just me?
It's just you.
Actually, I'm joking. It is that other.
Yeah. What's your man purse?
No. Anyway, so
No, I think I know what movie you're talking about, though. I just can't think of the name.
I digress. All right, so right now, I got 2 questions, but I wanted to finish off by asking you, so what's your role right now? You come from throwing rocks at the window to now you are...
Back then I threw rocks at the window and I was just doing the 7 o'clock mix.
Okay.
I went from that to being a co-host, from being a co-host to being the host. Then while I was a host, a lot of people don't notice, I was the digital director. I did the website. I did all the graphics for the radio station. And then I ended up being the host of the night show. I took over the night show. Fast forward, then I became the mix show director. Now I'm the assistant program director here. Crazy, right?
Yo, snaps. I got a snap for that.
There
we go.
But the thing is, a lot of people don't know all the things that I did here. You know, I never really went and bragged about it, but I put some work in. You got to put the work in.
Yeah, they only see the end.
They only see the end.
They see the dish. They're like, oh, this is a nice well-made plate right
Yes.
here. And then you go, man, you don't know how much prep.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
You wasn't shooting with the gym. There we go. Better.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't see me shooting the free throws.
So let me ask you this: when we talk about this positioning, who was the one guest that made you say, like, damn, this is why I do this. This is why I'm here.
A lot of them, but I think one of the main ones, Rick Ross. I interviewed him one day, man. And shout out to Ross, man. I interviewed him one day, and after the interview, he hung up. And 5 minutes later, he called back, right? Quest, it's Ross. What club you say you're going to be at tonight? I was like, we're going to be at Envy, which is Celsius now.
Yeah.
Shoot me the address.
Wait, which Ross is this?
Rick Ross.
No.
This is Hustlin' Ross.
Hustling.
When Hustlin' first dropped.
Yeah, okay.
Ross got in his what is it, Phantom? Which one had the stars in the top?
Royce?
Sounds like Royce. Yeah, he got the video where the shirt is blowing the wind.
One of them things, man.
Yeah.
He got in it with him and Callie got in it.
Yeah.
And drove all the way to Celsius, which was Envy Lounge back then, and popped up at the club, man, just to show love.
A real one.
2-hour drive, man. He was on the road. You know, and that was the moment I was like, yeah, this is why we do this right here, man. Like, for artists that appreciate you and show love, like another one is Pitbull. Freaking Pitbull, man. I remember he saw me at the club in Miami, stuck outside. And it was a whole line of us DJs. He paid for every single DJ. He said, Quest, what you doing outside? He had his lady with him. He said, wait, hold on, wait. Took out a stack of money. Owner, here, let them all in. Let them all in. You know what I'm saying? Another one is Flow Rider also, man. I had him in the studio, and they told me to interview him, but don't put him on the radio. They said just record it and just make him feel good. Let him get the pictures in. You know, he got a new song out, but well, whatever. We might start playing it. I don't know. Song is called Low. So I brought Flo Rida in. We did an interview, and I was like, you a cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're a real cool dude. I ended up playing the interview on the radio. Then I said, yo, I'm going to be at Cache later on tonight. You want to come through? He's like, all right, I'll come through. He came through, let him perform. The crowd was like, Quest, get this off the stage.
Tomatoes.
The Flo Rida, yeah. The crowd split like the Red Sea.
Oh,
Is it the
man.
Red Sea that split?
Yeah.
One of them seas, all right? They split, right? And they're like, yo, get him off the he's performing Low with
Yeah.
T-Pain at the time.
Yeah.
And they was like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, I told the other DJ, I was like, I think it was Raymond G. I said, yo, this song is gonna be dope. 3 months later, biggest record in the country. Biggest record in the country, man. And no matter what, when he sees me, he shows nothing but love to me and my kids. And that's when you get that fuzzy feeling like, yeah, this is why I do this, man. Like, for people like him that just needed someone to give him a shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Segueing, staying on the club segment, obviously we ran, club nights together. I don't even know how long.
See how excited he is now?
Yeah.
Yo, he gets so excited about those days, man.
That's the passion.
Yeah.
That's the passion.
Passion,
We had
serious
a
about it.
lot of great nights, man.
Yeah, we did, man.
Bro, 300. We had Simmons do Verse Simmons. I want to say
Verse
both things.
Simmons.
The
Verse
athletes
Simmons, man.
always came through.
Yeah, they did.
The Gorilla Zoes. Guys from Grind Mode. Oof.
Grind Mode always show love.
Yeah.
Always show love. We had Sean Pecos there. Dang, man. Those days were lit, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. It's like a blur, but it's a time in not even just my life, but Southwest Florida. It was an era in Southwest Florida that probably will never be repeated.
Nah, and we're gonna come back to that. But what's more of your vibe? Is it the clubs? Is it the festivals? Is it the weddings or private events?
It's not the club. It's not the festivals. It's not the private event.
Is the weddings?
Nah, it's at home watching YouTube. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'd rather just be sitting at home smoking my hookah, chilling. I don't do weddings. Shout out to Malik and Curate. Yo, they got something really dope going. I don't know how they do it, man. Weddings annoy me. It's not just the weddings, it's the people at the weddings that just got such close access to you. The bride said you need to play We Are the World. You know? She said you need to play it right now. Meanwhile, the bride don't know what the hell going on. You know? I hate that environment. I'll end up doing weddings.
You ever played that Andre 3000 joint at a wedding?
I don't do weddings.
The players.
I don't do weddings, bro.
At all.
I did one wedding and said this ain't for me.
One.
One.
You have one wedding to your
I mean, you'll
resume?
tell you,
Never again.
That's a lot.
Went to church the next day and the pastor was preaching about how nobody was in church after the wedding because we had a dope ass time. And I was the church pianist, so I had to be there.
Yeah.
Right? Pastor was talking about it, basically chastising everyone that didn't show up. And I'm sitting there like, damn. And the worst part about it is the pastor was my dad. I'm like, damn, Dad, you put me on the spot right now because I was the DJ. Yeah, I never did a wedding ever since. But I will do weddings eventually, just not right now. I really don't have the time. I know I talk a lot of junk about it. I just don't got the time for it.
Understood.
So we want to take a moment to ask you, how did it feel to control the energy in an entire stadium at Tampa Bay? So a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know a lot. That's why we have in this risk taker interview.
Yeah.
But you've DJ'd at the Buck Stadium.
60,000, 80,000 people? How many was the stadium?
A whole lot. Just a whole lot.
And cannons and all that.
Them cannons ain't no joke.
Yeah, ain't nobody tell me about it.
Shout out to my brother DJ Eakin, first of all. I wouldn't have been there without Eakin. I know a lot of people going to start DMing him now to try to get on. But Eakin's been my
Spell
brother.
his name out too. It's just for the they don't want to know. Like,
Put his Instagram name on the tag.
Nah,
We get some extra love.
Eakin's been my guy since Orlando. He's one of the DJs that I started out with, and we all started out with the House of Steel. When I say House of Steel, I mean That was our crew back then in Orlando, okay? 007, DJ Eakin, DJ Remington Steele, G Bell, and a couple of other guys, Marksman. We had a crew, and we all started out together. We really were doing all the college parties together, and we went to college together, After classes, I go to Eakin's house because he lived right by the school, and we'll go through records, or we'll practice, whatever routines. And he DJ'd at the radio station up there, 95.3 Party. So he would have all the extra records, and we'll go through his sets. And after that, he'll go to the station. I'll go home. But we've been friends for a long time, and he became the DJ, the official DJ for the Buccaneers, and he also hosts the whole vibe in the stadium during the game. He hit me up one day. Was like, "Yo, it just hit me that this whole time." You probably one of the biggest Buccaneers fans I know. And I ain't never asked you if you wanted to come DJ for us. He was like, I know you busy, you do this. I said, I'm there. Just give me the date. Just give me the goddamn date. I'm there. Because I'm never the type of dude to want something that another man has. So if you're at a club and you rocking it and it's a dope venue, I'm not going to be the DJ to come in and try to find the owner or the promoter and say, yo, put me on. I'm the DJ that's going to come and support you and buy you a motherfucking shot or a drink and stand there and be like, yeah, you rocking it, man. You rocking it. So I never asked him to get on. And one day it just clicked to him like, yo, I need to ask, can you come rock? And that's what I did, man. And I don't know if you remember this, but playing football, one of my goals was to play for the Buccaneers. And to be in that stadium, I wanted to play in that stadium. When I left high school and my knees were hurt, I thought that dream was over with. When I became a DJ, that dream was over with. You know what I'm saying? And when I was playing, it hit me. You're playing in this stadium. You're here. You're playing. You're looking at the stadium playing. It's not the way you wanted to play. It's the way God wanted you to play. But you're playing. I was like, man, look at God.
Full circle moment.
Full freaking circle. And those type of moments happen to me all the time. Just like I ended up being on a national syndicated morning show called The Morning Blend. I was DJing for a R&B group, a boy band, right? And I'm inside of the building. And mind you, remember I said I worked for a telemarketing place, right? Selling long distance AT&T, and I was bad at it. So I was making $50 a week. I couldn't afford insurance on the car, which means you don't got insurance, you can't get a new tag. So your tag's expired. I was inside, right? Trying to make some money, and it was time to leave. I pulled out. I said, let me go get some Chinese food. Got pulled over right in front of the Chinese restaurant. I just wanted some boneless spare ribs and some pork fried rice, right? Got pulled over, license suspended, right? Go to jail. Friends had to put all their money together to bail me out. When I was on that morning show, I realized two things. That the lot that the station was on is a lot I got arrested in. They took over the whole lot. A couple of doors down from where I got arrested is where I used to work. They bought out that whole building. So I'm on national TV inside of the building on the lot where I got arrested and where I got fired from years before.
Yeah, you got a lot of full circle moments.
Full circle as hell.
And you catch it. You have the blessing of catching it in the middle.
Yeah, some people don't catch it.
You don't get to catch it.
Some people don't catch it. In the middle, you're like, oh, snap.
It's like an inception moment. Like, hold up, time out. What?
Insane, man. Insane. That's why, in the beginning, I said, you asked how I'm doing. I said, I can't complain. I can, but I'm not. Because when you count your blessings versus those other moments that you think is the worst thing in the world, them blessings outweigh everything, man.
Let's go.
Totally outweigh everything. I always tell people that, man. If you got to take a piece of paper, put the blessings on the left and whatever other crap on the right, it's always gonna outweigh it, man. Always.
It makes me. What's the one movie they go message?
Yo, how many movies? You watch a lot of movies, bro.
Yeah, I do. I did. I don't know nothing that came out now. You can't ask me. I don't know. Like you see, I don't know. But that's how my kid, my
that's facts though.
running wild. Just watch a lot of movies. So my next question for you. This is funny. This is funny for me to ask, actually.
Joe, should I ask that?
I think this is a you thing.
He said it's a you thing.
Yeah. Have you murdered? No, just kidding.
Allegedly.
Not in this county.
All right, man. So, is Southwest Florida still lit, or do you feel like the nightlife lost its sparks over the years?
I think not that it lost a spark, it changed. Because you can still go out and have a good time. Someone that was really out partying when I was probably in the clubs every single night probably won't like the nightlife now. Because I run into a lot of the kids of people that used to club when I first started. Like, oh, you know my mom. You know, so now it's the younger kids and they have a different perception of nightlife than we did. We barely had hookahs when we was doing Mirage. They just started that.
That part.
You know what I mean? Now these kids, if you don't got hookahs, they not going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they have a different perception. You know,
That's a sales pitch now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hookahs.
And then now they saying these kids don't drink as much as we did. So you got an era where it was all about drinking. Then you have the bottle poppers in the middle that was buying out all the VIPs and stuff like that. To now, the kids that are going out ain't trying to buy no bottles.
Nah.
They just want their goddamn hookah. They want a section just for their goddamn hookah.
A hookah section.
They'll buy their drinks on the side, you know what I'm saying? So their perception is different. So going back to what you said, it's not that it's not lit no more, it's just different. It's different. So you got to find what fits your vibe as far as your generation. You know, for me, I like going to like, I love Space 39 and vibes where I can hear old school, the older crowd, because I ain't trying to party with my kids. You know what I mean? I'll play for them, but I ain't, you trying to, have a good vibe, man.
But you can hang though. Like if needed to, like I just wanted to see. I just wanted to
at least till midnight.
For the record, to midnight.
To midnight.
Till tomorrow. I can roll with you till tomorrow.
This club night's still lit, man. Shout out to Don Fresh. His R&B party looked lit as hell, man.
Oh yeah, they moving though.
Yeah.
Them Latin joints have really
See, and that's another thing. The demographic of Southwest Florida changed. Back then, it wasn't as many Latin people as it is now. Now you can't go nowhere without having to know Spanish.
They're doing a Puerto Rican parade party, Dominican parade party.
You know what I mean? So like it's you have to cater more to the Latin crowd now, and it was totally different back then. Back then, you couldn't even. Only time you seen a Latin party downtown was shout out to DJ Chino, people like that, DJ Jero. They were doing Latin nights downtown. I think it was like on a Thursday, but that died out. And after that, there was really no Latin anywhere, except for like Mirages and things like that. So you got to cater to the Latin community now.
There was only like 2 Latin parties back then. Noodles on Fridays.
Noodles, yeah.
And then Mirage on Saturdays, which has
isn't that crazy? But like now everywhere you go,
it's Mando now.
Yeah,
it's a Latin day party.
Bro, like when I do Space 39 on Saturday, I do like an hour of Latin music. Like I have to cater to the Latin crowd, or else they gonna curse me the hell out. I'm like, just wait.
It's coming.
Wait, let me give these white people what they want first. And then I got you.
Suavemente is coming. Hold on.
Suavemente. I got you.
Hey, I love how that song. I told my wife that song feels like it's a mandatory for Latin music. I've seen Spanish-speaking people be relaxed and having a great conversation, but But as soon as that song come on, they get up like it's like a job.
Yeah,
like,
man.
All right, I'm gonna holler at you.
But the crazy part is they talk so much crap about that song. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear Suavemente, but you play it and they at a party and they got liquor in there. Oh, it's over.
It's in.
Suave.
What's more saturated, that or gasolina?
Ooh. Me personally, I'd rather hear Suavemente than Gasolina.
Yeah.
But golly, why you had to do that for?
Yeah, gasolina got his.
Oh man, Jesus.
It don't matter. It can be another 10 years from now. They still gonna play gasolina and Suavemente.
Yeah.
God
I gotta see that. I gotta see the reaction. I'm gonna do reaction videos when I go places like, yo, Suavemente. Gasolina, like it's a whole different vibe. Never mind. I keep doing movie references. Anyway,
I was waiting on it. I was waiting on it.
Well, it was a Chappelle Show reference actually, but never mind. But okay, can I keep up the number? So where we are now, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch the gears.
Yeah.
Switch the mindset. So we want to talk about something a little more personal but worldly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to kind of address with what's going on with tension in Haiti, Haitian government and the gangs. Can that relationship, in your opinion and experience, ever be repaired? Like,
Haiti's problem, in my opinion, is Haiti's problem. Only Haiti can fix themselves. I know they're bringing in like Nigeria and other countries, but the history in Haiti has been where whenever we bring, we don't bring people in. Whenever someone comes in to help us, they're not really coming in to help us. They coming in to rob from us, plunder and steal. You know, there's been talks of like areas where you've seen the UN workers digging up dirt. They're there for security, but why are they behind this fence digging up the dirt and taking them out in loads? You know? Y'all not helping us. You taking from us, make it under the guise of, hey, let's help them out. Nah, man. Haiti used to be the richest, one of the richest countries in the world. You know what I'm saying? We used to be the biggest earner for France. You know, and when we revolted against France, that was a big hit. That's a lot of money France wasn't making anymore. But the Haitians didn't realize that. We didn't know that. We just was like, oh, you want some sugar cane? Okay. You know, you want this? Oh, we got gold too. You know, like we didn't realize our worth and our value back then. You know, that is why they made us pay back all that money after we revolted. You know, but we have to team up to bring Haiti back. On our flag, it says "L'union fait la force." That means unity is strength, and I think we forgot that. One thing I saw in Haiti the other day in Cap Haitian, we call it OCAP. The mayor has a challenge that is called "My Neighborhood is the Most Beautiful," I guess you could say. That's the translation, right? So it's a competition of who can have the most beautiful neighborhoods. So all the people in the neighborhoods, they come together, they clean the neighborhoods, they paint murals and decorate the neighborhoods and make it look pretty. They're beautifying the area. And I'm like, if we can take that idea throughout the whole country, like that'll make such a big difference. And on top of that, we got to get rid of the gangs. In the capital, that's where they got the biggest problem with the gangs.
I got a question for you, and your opinion, of course, you know, not that you know for sure, but who's allegedly more dangerous, the government or the gangs?
Right now, there is no government.
Yeah.
There really is no government. Whatever they call the government, they're not really doing nothing. But
So they're more dangerous.
taking money too.
That's what I mean. You know,
It's
like
not the government. The gangs.
It's
It's
the
the
gangs,
people.
you know what they're about.
It's the people behind the government and the gangs.
So it's
It's
different.
the money people. It's the people that are pulling the strings, telling the government people to do this, giving the gangs guns, telling them to do this. It's the people with money in Haiti that are the dangerous people. If I end up dead tomorrow, it's because of this. It's because of y'all niggas. Allegedly. But no, that's who it like. it takes money to do a lot of the things that happen in Haiti. And if you don't have serious money, it wouldn't happen. So who the hell you think is behind it?
100%. So, shifting to a positive note, we know Wyclef was one of the figures in the forefront, speaking on what's going on in Haiti. And obviously, you have a relationship with him. So where do you guys stand today? Are you still real tight?
I love Clef, man. I talk to him from time to time, not as much as I used to, but I talk to him from time to time. He's really busy and all over the world now, and I love it. But there was a time when he did run for president of Haiti. A lot of people either don't know that or didn't or forgot, and they tried to kill him. He got shot in the hand. So if he doesn't, try to be political anymore, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He still does give back and things like that, but I don't blame him if he doesn't try to be part of politics anymore. Shoot, if someone tried to kill you, would you?
No. And if they don't come at you directly, they'll, come at your family.
Yeah.
Start sending you pictures.
Yeah.
Your kids going to school.
Shout out to Clef, though, man. That's a good dude.
And number 9.
So now we're going deep into the risk taking.
Hold on. Clef, if you're watching this, put the song out that we did together, all right? All right, go ahead.
We're going to start a campaign. Maybe we can get some signatures.
Yeah.
Put the song out.
I produced a dope ass song for Clef, man. But I think the content.
It's like a political zone type.
He talked about he talks about him getting shot. Damn, I don't know if I should be saying this, but like he talks about different things in there that I think he was like, you know what? I don't put this out. So, yeah, man. I thought it was dope.
This is off the record.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Like, share, comment. So now when I talk in the risk taker energy, even deeper into that risk taker energy, what does success look like for you now? We're going to end that up with, and how has it changed over the years? I'll remind you the second part later.
So success, you're saying success after reaching a lot of the goals that I set, right? Because, of course, when you reach a goal, you think you're successful. Right now, for me, success is being the best father I could be. Because sometimes you think you are the main character in the story. And it takes some of these kids to come out to make you realize you ain't the main character, bro. It ain't about you being DJ Quest. It's about you raising this girl to maybe be the first female president. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's about you making sure your kids got all the tools they need to be successful. And I'll tell you that right now, I don't play about my kids. You the same way. When it comes to me being able to provide for them and spending time with them, that's it, man. Like I realized that after working so many years, I invested so much time into my career that I didn't want to neglect time with my kids. So when I'm working. When I'm with my kids, I'm with my kids. Like, you can't pay me to do a party when it's time to be with my kids. And they remember that when they grow up. I was with my parents yesterday, and we was bringing up so many old memories. And my dad is like, "You remember that?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." And I always try to think my kids will do the same when they're 30 years older,
I got my little people here today. And it's funny because
the little ones.
They're gonna one day they're gonna look back at this moment. Remember, Dad took us to the
they will.
Mr. Harold
They
had his
will.
own camera.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's gonna be the whole thing.
And you got to make sure your kids grow up with great experiences, bro, because that's gonna mold them into who they're gonna be tomorrow.
So right now, your success is tied to the family and children, your fatherhood.
Yeah.
But it's definitely changed. So what was success for you if we would have talked to you, had this interview 10 years ago?
10 years ago, let's say.
It was in the club 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We was at Sally's on Wednesday.
We was outside.
Literally 10 years ago.
Well, my oldest daughter is 13, so you would have to say success 13, 14 years ago.
Okay, because that was the marker for you. So
Yeah, because when you have a child and you become a father, that's success in itself. Because there's a lot of dudes that don't take on that responsibility. You know, being a father is a responsibility that, you know, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not easy. But if you're looking at success for me 13, 14, 15 years ago, I would probably wanted to be a top producer. I had a house back then. I got a house early. I had cars. I had boats. I probably wanted to get someone pregnant about that about 15 years ago. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that I think about it, I probably was like, damn, I need to have some kids soon. Yeah, I need some kids and some health insurance. I think those were, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think those were my two number one things that I was like, you know, I'm getting older. I need kids and some health insurance.
You got it. It works out. You see what happens? You gotta be careful what you say out loud.
No,
Gotta show up like, you know what? Let me show you. Let me give you a reason to get the health insurance.
Man.
Let me give you a couple of those kids. You think you gonna do the one?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Real talk, I'm not one of those dudes that want much, man. I'm simple, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I want something, I work towards it little by little. I don't envy what other people have. You know, if I want something that you got, I'm gonna work towards it. You know, so I don't want much, man. I could be living in a shack and I still say I'm successful. You know, I could still be sitting in my car with no heat, and back then I thought I was successful. You know, so that's a good question.